Hello, everybody, and welcome to Mad Dog Craps. It's a Friday late night, Friday frenzy. We got the table going tonight. That code is Q5T5H8. Once again, that's Q5T5H8. All right, who's in the building here? Wattage, what's going on? Elmbar, nice, nice, good job. Nice and warm. We'll snuggle up. Let's get something going. Hopefully, we can make it tonight. Let's get over to the table, main stage. Oh, gotta fix up some things here. Let's fix this one. That's better. All right. And let's go to work. Okay. Let's get a little bit of music going. Let's get that down to about 11. And let's get over to actually not hearing the music. There we go. Now we are on. Let's get over to the Crapsee table. CRC, what's going on? Good evening. Appreciate you joining. All right, Crapsee, here we come. All right. Mrs. Big Money says aloha. Aloha to you as well. Appreciate you joining. Let's get over here to the group. All right, gotta find the table here. Um, Friday PM. Bam. Here we go. Oh, and I'm actually up 5,000 on that table. All right, beautiful. All right, let's go to work. We got Big Money Ray in the building, looking to recoup on some dough. Let's see who else we got. Mrs. Big Money, Buster 13, John Zay. What's going on? All right, let's get rocking. Coffee Land in the building. Aloha. All right, let's get rocking. All right, got a new little setup. Had to go make it look like the original. Let's get this crapsy rocking. All right, 25, 25, 25. And here we go. 880 inside, working. Let's see what we get. First rolls on a new table, new everything, except for the felt and the back wall. Here we go, 6521. Can we get an inside number to start it off? And we got a 6-5. Yo was the call. 65. Oh, stick falling apart. Gotta get some tape or something. Gotta get a new stick. That's what's up. 65 EO. All right, still on. 6521. And we got a 314. Single cup of Joe. We got a point. Point is 4. Still looking for it inside. The inside trader. Not a 6. 4. All right, still looking for that inside. Can we find it? And we'll get a 134. Front line. Wiener. Three, 1, 4. We got a front line. All right, we are off. Everything hitting everything else but an inside number. Can we find it? We got aces in both places. Oh, Eyeball Jones. Stomping in my Air Force Ones. All right, can we get a 3 to match? Six, 5, 2, 1. Then we got a 3, 6, Nina. There's our first inside number. Still looking for one. All right, we got 6, 5, 2, 1. And we got the midnight double 60. Still no money for me on all of these rows. Looking for an inside number still. Double 60 midnight train. Route 66, dipping dots. All the dots. All right, let's go 6, 4, 6, 5. See if we can knock down that 9. Here we go. And we got a 3, 2, 5. My first paying inside number. All right. All the way in the cut. 3, 2, 5, Magic Johnson. Six, 4, 6, 5. Looking for that Nina. And we'll get the R10. We can lay the 8. R10. Flowers, 55. All right, Come down with those. All right. 110 iron cross. DC is hanging over the 10. And we're looking for 8, 2, 4, 2, 6. See if we can knock down the 8. 2, 4, 2, 6. And we got the 6. 1, 5. Mixer. All right. So we'll make 10. Press the 6 and 8. Put $2 on top of that. Come back with the view. The mixation. You too can get your KitchenAid mixer. All right, 2, 4, 2, 6. Looking for that 8. And we got a hard 6. All right, first 6 and 8 once again. $42 levels. Hard 6 was the call. Double tree rewards. All right, 2, 4, 2, 6. Looking for that 8. Oh, hit the chip. And we got a 3, 1, 4. That'll get us 25. Spread 17. And 5 in the field. We are now at 30 in the field. All right, where'd this come from? Oh, gosh. $15 level table. All right, did I mark that? Yes, I did. 2, 4, 2, 6. Looking for the 8. And we got the 3, 1, 4. Single cup of Joe. And once again, we'll spread inside 17. First the field 5 to 35. All right, gotta put it out there. We got that DC on 10. Somebody got to match the DC at 200. Who can get there fast? 6-5, 2-1. I mean 6-4. I'm sorry, 2-4, 2-6. We're looking for the 8. And we got a hard 4. Tearing those 4s alive. All right, $60 level. On the 6 and 8, 40 in the field. Got that DC over there. Hard 4 was the call. Double cup of Joe. Two, 4, 2, 6 is the call. And we got a 6, 4, 10, so we'll knock down DC. And we'll take down everybody in and then come to league minimum. All the way across. Guaranteed $2. Actually nothing because that's a CNE now. All right, hitting down, you know, the team. 614. All right, DC couldn't hit, so now we gotta take that. 2426. And we got the 415. All right, that 5 will come down. Okay. Oh, that's okay. 415 was the call. Why is it doing that? Keeps going off. I might have to swap phones after the next shooter. All right, here we go. 2426. Looking for that 8. And we got a Studio 54. Frontline. Wiener. Take that in. Guaranteed $120 now. 9 was the call. Nina was the case that they gave me. Nina. Here we go. 2426. Staying with it. Till we get that 8. We hit the 4. That's a secondary point. 8 is the main point. Can we find it? And we got a 2, 3, 5. Back on the 5. Oh, not 4, 3. It's 2, 2, 3. Damn, it just this stick is so terrible. Whatever. All right, what do we got here? We're coming out. We got a couple of blank spots. Can't hit them. Or we got to go into the Iron Cross. 2426. Looking for Aider Skater. And we got a hard 6 DoubleTree rewards. All right. Now we got 3 blank spots. We're looking for a 4, 8, and 10. Ooh, that's the 246. 4, 8, and 10. That's the 246. We got the 4. We got the 10. Just can't not knock the 8 for some reason. I know what to do on the next come out roll. Next come out roll, I'm changing my landing zone. Just on that roll on. 2426. And we can't even I shot it too early. So I can't record it, but it's a 527. Gotta hit the button, Tone. Can't be doing this. All the times it would be that. But just like every other time, we even had winners that didn't count. All right, here we go. Well, you know what? Just because that came out, we'll set ourselves up. We'll do the 6464. That's the come out winners. So we'll give it a chance. Yeah, we'll see if it's. That was my bad. Here we go. And we can't knock ourselves off. We can get a front line winner. 3, 2, 5. Front line winner with an asterisk by it. 3, 2. All right, here we go. All right, we got to come out 2426. All right, let's try a different landing zone right now. And we got a 1, 5, 6. We'll go to the 6. We got to go to the iron cross with 3 don'ts. Since we've already made up money on the take back session. Two, 4, 2, 6. Looking for that 8. And we got a 4, 2, 6. And that's going to be a front line winner. Damn, I gotta get better with the stick. 4, 2, 6 is it called? All right, coming out. Let's try 6, 4, 6, 5. Maybe we can get an 8 out of that. 6, 4, 6, 5. And we can. We got a 5, 3, 8. We got the tall. 5, 3. DJ, what's going on? My guy. All right, 25. Just looking for the ace deuce now. And 6, 4, 6, 5 brings that. So we'll stay with the 6, 4, 6, 5. Let's get it. And we got a 6, 2, 8. Now they're gonna keep coming. Front line. Winner. They gonna keep coming now. Watch this. Great. All right, come on, bro. Looking for that ace deuce. That sauce or prime time. Saucy prime. Prime sauce. Which one? Let's go to work. 6, 4, 6, 5. And we got a 6, 4, 10. The Impala. Rolling in my 6, 4. Dun, dun, dun. All right, make sure I tap that screen just to let it know I'm there. All right. Okay, I'll hit the button tone. Oh, and there ain't no field, so we gotta hit a 5, 6, or 8. Now here comes the midnight or the ace deuce. I won't get that extra money. 6, 4, 6, 5. And we got a 358. They're gonna keep coming. Now that we got rid of it, they're gonna keep coming. All right. Let's see what we got here. All right, those guys some more. We got the 538. Aider Skater. 2426. No. Excuse me. 6465. 6465. And we got Midnight. Double Sexy. We got bonus bets. On the 9, 10, and 4. That'll come off the field. We get C and E. All right, 4, 9, and 10. All the money will go directly to the 6, 8, or 5, depending on what hits. Here we go. 6465. And we got a 6-5 yo. Midnight to the yo. We'll make 14. And which will press our 6 and 8 to 6. And then get a $4 horn or dollar crap check. All right. 6465. Looking for the ace deuce. And we got the hard 10. So we just went 12, 11, 10. Let me guess, 9. Hard 10 was the call. Flowers, 55. Puppy paws. All right, so that $10 bonus bet. Oh, that was a winner, so it stays up. That was a front line. Winner! Didn't even realize it. There we go, 6-5. No, 6-4, 6-5. Looking for 3. Ace deucey. Prime time. And we got Midnight once again. Just in case you missed it the other 2 times. All right, still off. Looking for that ace deuce. And hit the chips. Double treat rewards. And we're coming out on the 6. Get a $4 horn. Hard 6. All right. 6-4, 6-5. Looking for the ace deuce. Oh, chip hitter. 2, 4, 6. And that's going to be a front line. Winner! piece of lumber. All right, here we go. 6465. Still looking for ace deuce. And we got the 6-3. Nina. 9 is the point. Marked up. Get our $4 home. And we couldn't beef anything because that's a front line. We're going to take all the money in on front lines. 9 was the call. 6-3. 3-6-9. Damn, she's fine. All right. Six, 4, 6, 5. Looking forward. And we got the 4, 6, 10 on the end. Beautiful. That bonus bet finally can do a job. And that'll come over. That 25 will go over. Add 5 for 30. Take the 8 to 90. Okay. And the other 25 will go up. Looking for 3 DCs. 4, 16. 6, 4, 6, 5. And we got the rollout. 5-4 Nina Studio 54 frontline. Wiener. And we'll take that 25 over to the 5 from that 9. That'll make the 5 look like 70. And the DC over the 9. 25, so that means we'll come with a $25 field bet to pay for it just in case it gets. But not right now. Okay. Man. All right, gotta find that set. 6521. If it can hit the yo, it can flip over to the ace deuce. And it can flip over to the 7. He changed the set front line. Wiener! Almost had it. All right. Coming back up. Let's go. 25, 25, 25. Those dice are moving. Almost. 5, 2, 7. All right, here we go to come out. Damn it, I should have put 10 on the ace deuce. 6, 4, 6, 5. Almost. Ace 3. We got the 4, hit the chip. Might have been it. It didn't. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. If nuts and butts and whatever that is. Forgot how it goes. 1, 3, 4 was the call. Single clip of Joe. All right. Starting cross rocking, we need 3 DCs. Produced by the field, $50 in the field. Okay. Let's stay inside. We might not need it. Might not need DCs. Let me know. 6521. And we got a hard chance of we'll have a DC for 50 bucks. Paid for by the field. Thank you. And if it hits again, hard chin is a call. Hits again, we break even. Oh well, we got to get it out there first. Even if we hit a yo, we break even. Anything else, we make money. 6465. Trying to get the DCs to the outside. And we got the 314, and that's going to be a front line. Winner! And the DC will go to the 4 and make 50 in the field. Except that's a front line winner, so we'll take that in. And we'll have to produce some more. 314. That $50 we just took in will pay for future 5, 6, and 8 that goes up. Here we go. 6465. Actually, 6521. This is a come out roll. See if we can get a good number at least. And they'll roll over to each other to a 213. Finally, it comes. All right. They lied to us. They say 1 out of 15. And 1 out of wherever we're at. I know it's more than 15. All right. Let's see what we got. We're going up. 6521 still looking for. See, I should have stayed with that 6521 earlier. I switched over to the 6465. There we go. I believe this is a come out roll. Yes, it is. We got midnight. Got the 4th midnight. Maybe even 5 that we have to roll. Double sexy. The train. All right, still no point. 6521. That can get us a yo. And it could get us a 5 too. That's the second point in the set. 2, 3, 5. So 5 is the point. Mark it up. 50 back in the field. Sitting on 50 bucks from earlier. So if we get a 5, 6, and 8, we can still play with it. Leave our place bet up. All right, 6521. 6521. Oh, no DC going out until we get an outside number. Here we go. Field, let's pay for the DC. And we got a 426, the main point. We'll make 20 bucks. 18, press it 18. From here on out till we get to 120. Then we'll press it 36. And 50 back in the field. If it hits, that'll be 91. Press 10, $23. All right, here we go. 6521. Looking to stay inside still. And we got a 5, 4. Nina, Studio 54. So we'll have a field bet. I mean, a field bet. A DC bet for 50 going up. All right. We hit the 4, we break even on that DC. 6465. Looking to put it outside. 6465. Ah, short row. Oh, 314. So we will break even. Beautiful. All right, let's see what we got. Ah, forget it. We'll save that 50. So we got two 50s. 6521. We'll put it up on the next after the shot. 6521. Stay inside. And it will. On a leaner. 5-in-1 KitchenAid mixer. Press M18. 96. The year I graduated. Here we go. Ah, this phone went off. I hate this phone, man. What are we doing? Come on back, phone. Turn off to stay on. Oh well. 5-in-1. KitchenAid. The mixation. Alright. Here we go. Coming out. 6521. And we got aces in both places, so we got the small. Beautiful. So that'll be what? We got bonus bets coming out too. $50 on the 9, $50 on the 10 on the buy. And they will help furnish the 5 and the 8. 4 is locked up, cannot furnish the 6. 6 will have to furnish itself. 18 bucks. Here we go. We got Private Eye, Eyeball Jones. Aces in both places. Here's looking at you, kid. All right. I can't remember if I put a DC out there. All right. Nope, because we did 6, 5, 2, 1, I believe. Here we go. And we got a hard 6. 96. All right, repeat. Press it 18. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 to 114. Let's just go to 120. So now we can start pressing it 36. Start pressing the Merton Hanks 36. There we go. Six, 5, 2, 1. Looking for that inside. And we got the 213 for $50, and that'll get us an 8 to 120 and the 5 to 100. Beautiful. All right. So now, field, you can earn your own money here. You can get up to 100 right now. Tap in. All right, here we go. 6521. And we got a 628. Beautiful. All right, so we can press that 36 to 156. Dealer better know their increments. Here we go. 628. All right. 6521. Looking forward. And we got a 325. And that's the front line. Wiener. The magic. 3-2. All right. Looking for that EO. We'll go 6521. We're already on it. 6521. Looking for yo. Mid-mo, rest in peace. And we got ooh right on time. So I gotta mark it 257. Beautiful. Front line winner. Not beautiful, but we needed that 11. Well, we wanted that 11. We would like to have had that 11. All right. Let's see what we got. Front line winner. 25, Mark McGuire. Home run. All right, coming up. 6521. Bet the yo pop up in 3 rows. We got a 3-5-8 out on the 8. Them bonus bets still rocking. My 9 and 10 bonus bets still rocking. Let's go. So knock one of those down. 6465. Looking to take this don't. See where it goes. And we got a hard 8. And that's going to be a front line. Wiener. So 156. All right, all right, so we gotta press those across. All right, they're off, and bam. We got the front line winners. Square pair, Fofo Bulldog, Fofo Magnum. 6521. Oh, hit the chip. And look, I told you in 3 rows. I knew it. Here we go. All right, 6521. And we got a 268 off the chip. And that'll take the DC down. But oh well. It's been paid for. 150 will go up. Bonus bets come down since the DC got taken away. We lost 50 and we'll take in 150. So that's $100 come up. And then $75 in the field, $150 level on the 6 and 8, 125 on the 5. Looking for 3 more DCs. But if we stay inside, we don't need them. 6521. And we got a 527, and that's going to be it. What do we end up with? We made 23.98. And let's click over to the rolls. Oh shit. Oh, excuse me. 56 rolls. Lawrence Taylor, LT. We will take that. We will take that. This phone is terrible over here. I'm gonna switch this out for the last shot. Let's see. Shit, how long did I shoot for? Damn near an hour, huh? 56 minutes. 56 rolls. All right. That'll work. A roll a minute, we're doing something. All right, reconnect. I don't know why that's going out. But anyway, we're not reconnect because we're going to come off here. Close that. Let's open up StreamYard on that one. Into studio. All right. Don Z says amazing. Thank you, sir. DJ said Mad Dog #1 shoot. Whew, man, I wish, bro. I'm trying to get there. That's somewhere close. Yes, late night. My shoes have melted. Why did Elm will burn out? Is that why Elm Street houses burn so bad? No, all right, let's. You know what? Let's go one more. And I know it's going to be so short and so nasty and ugly, but it's worth a shot. Let's see what we can do. Right on, Coffee Land. Big money. Right on. Amazing points. Yes. Okay, let's get that off of there. That off of there. And that off, off, off. Man, how many tabs did I have open? just gonna need to use this phone quick to look at this one. Camera doesn't seem as wide as the other one. Oh, I see. Let's take this one out of the stage. Here. I don't know, it seems like it has less coverage. And this is a tablet. Okay, well, less coverage it is. T-Mobile it is less coverage. I don't know how straight that is or whatnot, but we are on. All right, I didn't turn both microphones, did I? Nope. All right, let's get over to Crapsee on this one. Appreciate you guys joining and playing along, watching. Please hit that like button for me. It's much appreciated. Goes a long way. Nice good roll there. On my new rebuilt table, first roll on the table. All right, and it rolls. It seemed like it rolls like exactly like the casino out here, so that's nice. And I see, I think where I might need to land over there is the same place as here, so I kind of measured their table when it was closed. It's just the sides are not as wide. The width is not as wide. All right, let's go. Let's get in the Crapsee. Let's get this little shorty out the way. All right, so we know we got 4 rolls coming. So let's just go 5, 5, 5. And then we'll play a $2,200 iron cross. All right. And then we'll do our strategy. Now we add it to that. If it goes to the outside, we stay with the $500 levels. Goes to the inside, 5, 6, or 8. We come down to where the ATS and the place bets match the DC. All right, let's go to work. We are looking for an inside number 6521. See what happens. And we'll get a 314. All right, and so we'll gain 500 off top, point is 4. Down with all the place, turn the place bets off. Turn the 5, 6, and 8 off. All right. This will be a $400. Actually, excuse me, 475. No, 450 DC with 50 on the EO. All right, and $2 on the midnight. 314, what's the call? Single cup of Joe. Get those bets in there. All right. 6465. Looking for the DC to go to the outside. See where we can get it to go. And we got a 2, 3, 5, Michael Jordan. And so we will have to come down with the big bets. 450 minus 15 is 435. That's what we have left over across. So it should be a total of 900 together. That's 945. Cross, cross, cross. 881 is beautiful. Gets us a $2 crap check and a dollar yo. And I messed up because I still have money on the 5, which I could have added to the other place bets. All right, trying to shake the 5. Here we go. We'll go 2426. Gotta shake the 5. Don't want to hit that DC. And we'll hit it anyway. 2, 3, 5, 8. All right, so now all the other bets are takedowns. All right, that failed quickly. So now all bets become takedown bets. Hit and down, hit and down, hit and down, hit and down. Here we go. 6521. Start inside. Can we get the 6? And we get an 8, 2, 6, 8. That'll pay 91. And down. 8 is the blank spot. We hit the blank spot. We have to spread the rest of the bets across. So every number has some money on it. Can't keep hitting blank spots. Can't keep shooting blanks. Here we go. 6521. See how many insides we can knock down. That's a Studio 54. Nina. Nina will come down. That's 91. And down. All right. Man, hitting everything else to 65213. But what it throws. Here we go. Can we lock in 5 or 6? 5, 6, or 10? And back to the 9. We hit an empty spot. All right. So what do we have? 288. Down. Across. 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 All right. How about 271? And a $2 crap with a dollar yo. All right. Should be close to profit. So this is still a no. This is the 3. We did take down. We spread twice. So now this is the 3 DCs. Here we go. Let's go 6521. Actually, let's go 6465. So we can try to knock down the outside ones and then put them right back outside. Well, so much for that. Hard 6, double 3 reward. Okay, so that will come down. 50 will go on the DC. We'll stack $3. But we got the DC. Uh, 6521. I mean 6465. DC coming out. And we got a 5-4 Nina. Beautiful. And so now that that went to the 9, we change up our program so we can get an iron cross so the field can pay for that DC in case we hit our sales. $90 levels, 5, 6, and 8. And 50 in the field. And we're still looking for them outside numbers. It's actually going inside right now because we don't have a DC going out. 6521. And we got a hard 6. Beautiful. Repeat. We need our first field bed. Oh no, no. It's not over 5, 6, or 8. All right, keep it going. That'll go to 120 on the 6. This round single press. Individual press. You hit, you earn it, you keep some. All right, 6521 once again. As long as we stay inside the gym, we're good. We don't need a DC. And we got a hard 6 right back again. That hard 6 is popping today. I wish I believed in the hard ways. All right, take that 6 to 150. 50 back in the field. All right. Those dice are moving. 6521. Stay inside. And we got a 538. That's inside. We can press in 30 to go to 120. All right, little chip hitter, little chip assist. My car was on chip assist. All right, stay inside. Stay inside, sir. 6521. And we got a 3-2-5 Magic Johnson. Press in 25 to 100. All right, those dice are moving. All right, 6521. Looking for it. And we got a 314 front. Wiener. Stay inside. We're gonna work. All right, here we go. 6-5-2-1. And 6-5-2-1. All right. No DC because that was a frontline winner. We get to keep the thing. And we got a 6-2-8. Beautiful. Stand inside this gym. That'll go to 150. 50 back in the field. Field looking to increase to 75 if the 5 can hit and go to 125. Create $100 a hit. 6-5-2-1. Stay inside, sir. And we do 3-2-5. Just talking about the 5, matter of fact. So let's get 25 on that. And now, field. On your next hit, you can press yourself. And whoever other number you're correlated with. Here we go. 6-5-2-1. Stay inside. Can we stay inside? And we got a hard 10 that's going to go outside. All right. So it will press 25. The field goes to 75. And that was a 10, so we'll press our 8-30. We'll put an extra $5 on it. We've earned it. Hard 10, flowers. Puppy balls. 6-5-2-1. Stay inside. Stay inside. And what is that? That is a 2-6-8 around the money. Front line. Winner! Come out from in that money. There you go. All right. Those nice and moving. 6-5-2-1. Try to stay away from that 9. On this come out. And we got a 1-5 right on top. 1-5-6. Little mixer. 75 back in the field. Let's go to work. All right, 6-5-2-1. Then we got a, what's that? 4-2-6. The contact was kind of blurry. Front line. Winner! Lots of winners today. That means tomorrow or later on in the afternoon, it'll be a bunch of got him. Wow. It'll be a bunch of wow. All right, here we go. Gotta go to 180 on that though. And we are on. All right. 6521. Staying inside. Can we stay inside? And nope. 6410. We on the outside. Around the outside. We got a DC coming out for 75. The first in a while. Still got one over the 9. And we might hit that actually. 6465. We got to go to it. Try to keep these on the outside. Around the outside. 64. 65. Stay to the outside. And we stay to the outside. Nope. We could get a 235. Michael Jordan. All right, so we'll make $100. But we got that over that. So we'll take in 75 from the place bet. We already made the money out of it anyway. And then we'll press the 6 and 8 to 210, 75 in the field. And extra money measures say that if we hit a field that wins money, we must take it in because there is a DC over 5, 6, and 8. Got to make up for it. 6465. Just trying to stay to the outside now. And we got a 347, and that's gonna be it. Let's see, we made 957 on that. How many rolls is that? 22, Emmett Smith. Lawrence Taylor tackles Emmett Smith. All right, so not bad, not bad. 78 rolls, 2 rollers, hour and 20 minutes. I shall take that. It's a nice, good little run today on the new table. I'll take that. All right, let's check out some comments. Let's see what we got going. All right. All right, thanks for the rolls. Okay. Same things. Okay, we won 22. All right, 22 rolls. Let's check out Crapsee and see who is the gunner. I know some things changed on that 56 roll. Oh yeah, big money is 110 out here. Don Z at 100,000. Y'all was betting, boy. Big money Ray. Woo. Crusty. Yeah, it was some money making. Buster 13 coffee man. Yeah. Made some money today. DG. Mrs. Big Money. Wouldn't you, Mrs. Big Money, when you down 20,000? Oh, we made it. We did it, Mrs. Big Money. From the streets to the executive suites. Yeah. All right. Red Eye was in the building. Yo, ATS parlay. My guy, Big Money Bill. Ew, that's my guy, too. That hurts. All right. All right. Appreciate everybody playing along. Get my butt some sleep. That first roll, my back started hurting about roll 3 of the next roll. Start feeling awkward. Hey, what's going on, Rocks Vegas? Man, just hit a 56 roller and a 22, hour and 20 minutes, hour and 15 minutes. Five of it was talking stuff. So good rolls tonight. So be prepared tomorrow to see the total opposite. You know how it rolls. You know how craps can be. And that leads us into what I always say: life is like craps. You never know what rolls next. All right, thank you, everybody. Please hit that like button for me. This is much appreciated. And have a good night or a good morning, however you take it, wherever you live. All right, thanks, everybody. Appreciate the support. Good night.